Hey y'all, it's Christy Cook from Teadoddles. Thought I'd give y'all a little tour of what's happening in my sewing room right now on New Year's Eve. Yeah, that's a pile of scraps I'm sorting through. Finally emptied all of those bins, and I emptied 2 boxes. All of this fabric under here has been folded. Now I have to find a home for it, because this shelf is full. This is mostly quilting cottons, but I did rearrange it a bit. That down there is scraps, already pretty much full. So I gotta try to figure out if I can fit all of these scraps somewhere. Then, trying to move slow so I don't get too dizzy, I have that bag of scraps. Those are selvage edges. One bag full of regular, one bag full of ones with words. I've got some stuff over here that's got to be sorted. And as you can see, if I can back up just a little bit, my fabric shelf is full. So now I've just got to figure out where to put all the extra stuff. So that is how I'm spending New Year's Eve. All the sorting. That's what I'm doing. So just thought I'd share that with y'all. Hey y'all. I'm back. You probably would have seen in the beginning where I was giving you a little tour of my mess going on right here in my sewing room currently. I am just finished dividing out the last bag of scraps, which I have quite a bit of scraps already, so I've got to do some refiguring there to fit everything, because I usually divide them by size, as in 1 inch plus, 2 inch plus, 3 inch plus, 4 inch plus. So that's typically how I do it, because usually I'm looking for a certain size. Although I have found it, the way I have them stored currently, when you try to look for certain color, it can be a little bit difficult. But the best thing I found is to just dump the bin out and dig through it and then just put it back in there. That's the best thing to do. So yeah, today is New Year's Eve. This is how I'm spending my New Year's Eve, finishing straighten up this mess of that my maker space, craft room, whatever you want to call it, has become. I am sitting in a slightly different spot this evening in front of my fabric shelf. Now, you would have seen the pile of fabric up under my drafting table over there, that I somehow need to fit on this shelf, which is pretty much full already. I will be going through this stuff. Mostly this is apparel, fabrics, and then down on the bottom 2 shelves, mostly upholstery and things like that, wheat fabrics. So yeah, I got a lot to go through still. Luckily, this stuff's already folded how I wanted and organized to a certain extent. I can pull it off and say, am I really going to use this? I'm also super glad that I avoided ordering any more fabric during the sales that were going on after Christmas, because I don't need any more fabric right now. This was a big eye-opener. You probably saw my shelf on the other side, which I rearranged slightly to accommodate lots of other fabric. So yeah, I've just got some things sitting around still that I need to figure out where they go. So I just decided to sit right here. I tried it in the chair several times and it just wasn't working. So I also wanted to talk. I've got to open my last gift from Christy today. So I'm excited to do this. This is a big pack of something. I don't know what, but I can feel it. It's got some yarns going on in there. So she opened her last one yesterday, which I haven't watched yet. I need to watch that. But I also spent earlier this morning making a new Facebook group for Christy from Crochet Creations by Christy and my new challenge we're doing this year. Lost my words for a minute there. Let's take some water. Still got a little bit of stuffiness in my nose, so it's makes it hard to talk sometimes. I don't know. But I had talked about that a day before. We are doing what we're calling the Happy Scrappy Yarn Challenge this year. It will last the whole year. We will issue a new challenge each month, and the challenge will be, as you can probably guess by the title, using up your scraps or those single skeins of yarn you got laying around that you don't know what to do with. That's what the challenge will be all about. We will, each month, we will issue a category or a theme, so to speak, for the month. We'll be alternating. I'll be doing January, and then she'll be doing February, and go back and forth like that. We will be talking about it on our YouTube channels and in the group that we created. We created a new group so we would have a place specifically for the challenge and not get mixed up with things we do in our other groups. There will be prizes each month. We will alternate. Whoever's doing the challenge that month will be doing the prize that month. So you'll have to wait and see what those will be. The first challenge will go up January 9th, which is next Thursday. After that, it will always be the first Thursday of the month. That's when you'll see the new challenges. I will also be doing a blog post and every month about the challenges on my blog. We'll have a link down below to the new Facebook group, so you can go sign up for that as well. What else? So the only thing you have to do, it does not have to be crochet. I know that Christy's channel is mainly is for crochet because that's what she likes to do, crochet. So if it's just about yarn, okay? So you can participate no matter what yarny things you like to do. All that's required in the challenges is that you use your scraps and things to complete whatever the theme for that month is. So if you knit, crochet, do loom knitting, do weaving, whatever you do with yarn, you should be able to participate. We will share pattern ideas for things you can do for the month, tips, things like that to do with your leftover yarn. And now, I don't know about everybody else. I tend to keep everything, as you've probably seen from my fabric. It's the same thing with my yarn. Even the little bits like that. But I'm going to show you something to do with that. So, yeah, that's what it's all about. So if you happen to save those things, like I do, which is very rare, but some people do, I'm going to show you how you can actually use them for something rather than throw them in the trash. We'll also show you tips for, I like to make scrap cakes, is what I call them. Have you seen them in some of my scrap cans that I've started? That's what I tend to do, is wind them into one big cake so I can just crochet from them. So, but there'll be other projects, it just depends on the category for the month. So, that's basically what it's all about. Like I said, the first challenge doesn't go out till January 9th. But I will have a link down below so you can go sign up for the Facebook group and be ready when the challenge goes out. Hold on just a second. Okay, had to clear my throat and stuff. Yeah, so that's what that's all about. So if you have questions, you can feel free to ask me or Christy. This is a joint venture for the year, and I can't wait to see what y'all make. I'm also doing in my Facebook group, which is Teadoddles Makers, a stash down challenge. Now that is for all kinds of stashes. Fabric stashes, yarn stashes, DIY supply stashes, paper stashes. Not really mustaches, but you get the picture. It's a maker stash down because my Teadoddles Maker group is for makers of all kinds, no matter what you make, because I do consider this a maker channel. I know that right now I have a Yarny giveaway going on, which ends today, so be sure to put your comment on that video. You have to go back to Christmas Eve, the vlog I did then, to see what it's all about. I will be picking a winner. I said I was gonna, you actually have through New Year's Day, because I'm not gonna do a winner until Thursday, when it's gonna be my regular time to video. So yeah, you actually have till through New Year's Day now to enter that. I do have some fabric. It's a little bit harder to do the fabric because if it's bigger, it's a little more to ship. Fabric is a little heavier than yarn tends to be. Plus, a lot of times it's scraps sometimes, and then sometimes it's apparel fabric. So I'm not completely sure how many, I think that was my dog, of my viewers sew clothing and would want apparel fabric. So, we'll see how it goes. I've got to finish clearing things out and see what I actually have. I have a pile of stuff in there already. I will be doing giveaways this coming year. Probably once a month at least. I'm already doing the giveaways in the groups. So, yeah, that's, I have to kind of monitor that a little bit. In my Facebook group, Teadoddles Makers, this past year, I did $20 Amazon gift cards once a month because that way I didn't have to ship it and anybody could use it for whatever they needed instead of a specific product. And that's probably what I'll be doing this year as well. But I've got to see, the blog post for that goes out tomorrow for the Maker Stash Down. So all the details will be in that. I'm still working that out just a little bit. So my blog posts usually don't go out till 7 in the evening. So yeah, I think that's it. I don't know. I feel like I'm rambling on and talking in circles. But it's mostly because my head is a little stopped up. It's hard to think. Plus I'm a little tired. I've been digging fabric all day, which is usually really fun. It is fun. And it makes me want to make things, but then I got to finish cleaning up before I can make stuff. So I got to do that. So let's go ahead. If you have questions about any of that, please let me know. I mean, yeah. Just let me know. I'm going to go ahead and open this. I'm excited to see another hot chocolate candy cane, which I just broke, but that's okay. I'm going to try to save it for a little bit. I already ate the other one because they're really good. And then I got another one of these too. Maybe I'll eat this one tonight. Let's see what's in this number 12. The last one! Hide my yawn, y'all. Lord have mercy. I gotta last till midnight. I can't be yawning already. Let's see what's in here. Oh my goodness! Look at there! It is a whole pack of ice yarn. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Sorry about the rattling, but it comes with the territory. So this is like a marled kind of yarn. It's like a thick, thin yarn. Macho alpaca. I see that on the label. Let's see if we can find something else. It says it's a number 4, which it probably is at the thickest part. This is 25% alpaca, 35% wool, and 40% acrylic. 50 grams, 80 meters per ball. That is a very neat looking yarn. That's gonna be really cool. And I got 8 skeins of it. Ooh, make something large with it. I think that scarf challenge that Christy challenged me in was originally from, oh my gosh, I'm gonna forget her name. It was an ice yarn challenge originally, but I think some people were complaining that they didn't have ice yarn, so they couldn't use it. So maybe I'll do this, but I already did that other one, which I did finish last night. I forgot to bring it over here. I need to put the tassels on it, so I am going to put the tassels on it, so I'll do that. But yeah, really cool. Thank you, Christy. Look at that. I got a whole pack of it. Maybe this will be my thumbnail. For some reason, I wanted to say my toothpick, and I have no idea why. That's just crazy. Anyway, what are y'all doing for New Year's Eve? Maybe y'all are bigger partiers than me. I'm not a partier at all. My husband got off early. He went hunting. He's going to stop by the store and grab a few things we need and hopefully pick up me a nice hamburger, fries, and a Coke because I really want one. And that's what I'm doing for New Year's Eve. We don't really go. We did have in the past when we were younger, gone out to do stuff, but I could care less about being out there with all the folks hooping and hollering. We will hear many fireworks out here, I'm sure. Probably some gunshots, because people like to do that in this area for some reason, which I find completely irresponsible, because, you know, even if you point a gun up in the air and shoot it, it's got to come down somewhere, and you don't know where it's going to come down at, so that's not a good idea. Anywho, that's probably what we'll hear. My dog's going to be barking probably, because he doesn't like all that either. I'm going to be right here playing with my fabric. Probably do some crocheting later, hopefully, if I get done with all this. Because I want this done today. Because tomorrow I want to be making. That's what I want to be doing. I have some things I need to do. Some orders I need to fill for the shop. Shop is still on sale through midnight. Actually, I think I'm going to extend it through the end of tomorrow. So, through New Year's Day. I'm going to go ahead and do that. And the next update won't be until the 15th of January. There's quite a bit of stuff. Actually, there's not. No, there's a pretty good bit of stuff in there. Now, I'm going to extend it through tomorrow. So after tomorrow, some of the stitch markers will disappear, like the Halloween ones and stuff. Yeah. But other than that, I'm going to be making and making sure that, you know, my lists for the year are completed. I got my blog post to finish doing tomorrow. I'm super excited for 2020. How about y'all? I've heard people say that the roaring 20s are starting, which I think is hilarious. But let's see how it goes, right? I don't think I'll be dancing around in a flapper dress. I'm pretty sure about that. But I might be making a dress. That'll be fun. So look for fun projects like that. I've been making a list as I go through all my maker supplies, getting reacquainted with everything, reminding myself of these things I wanted to try. So I'll be doing those projects on the blog. I'll be doing videos for them. I'm very excited about it. As I said before, if there's something you want to see me review or do a tutorial on, please let me know. I can only do what I think y'all want to see and see how that goes if nobody tells me. What else? I'm excited for the challenges. Like I said, we got Stash Down, Maker Stash Down on the blog and in my Teadoddles Maker group. Then we got the Happy Scrappy Yarn Challenge in the new Facebook group, along with Crochet Creations by Christy. So yeah, I'm super excited for the year. I have some other fun things I'm participating in, which I'll probably talk about Thursday. Some things that you may want to join into. Yeah, like clubs and things like that. I think that's what I'll do Thursday. I'll announce the winner, and then I'll talk about what clubs I'm joining in this year. It's not just yarn clubs either, y'all, because I do all kinds of things. So yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. So I wish everybody a happy New Year's. Please stay safe and be responsible. And I can't wait to see what the new year brings. So I will see y'all next year. Bye.